Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and in this video I'm going to be doing a demo slash review on this Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. I created a natural cut crease I'm going to show you guys in the tutorial, and if you are interested, just keep on watching. I'm going to start out with this Too Faced Hangover Primer, and I really do like it for the most part, but it did smell like straight cabinet dishes. You know, like when the dish has been in the cabinet so long they smell like the cabinet. That's what it smelled like, and I was not with that smell. You guys see me like, what the fuck? I can't, like, I hate the smell of cabinet. Anyway, I'm just being extra as fuck. So I'm just gonna take the Anastasia concealer cream, and this is in the color 6.0, I think. I'm just gonna put this all over my dark circles, my dark marks. That way I could cover up all that extra shit that no one really wants to see in a tutorial, because I know I don't. And then I'm gonna go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow, and this is in the shade dark brown. And the brush that I'm using is a Morphe brush, and I swear to God that brush is like on point. I'm looking at it now. It doesn't even have the number on it, but it has a spoolie at the end and then the angled tip to like carve out my brows. I always say carve out, I don't know why, but y'all know what I mean. Next I'm gonna take the MAC concealer in NC35, and I'm just going to clean everything up and make sure that my brows are on fleek. I low-key fucked up my brows, but I just like kind of went with it because at the end of the day I can always go back and fix it. Sometimes they look like straight and sometimes they don't, but I really don't be tripping off that. Like, it don't even matter to me. Like, they gonna look good at the end, so you know. So with the Maybelline Age Rewind, I'm just going to cover my dark circles. And the Chinese lady that did my nails, she gonna say, "You tired?" because I didn't have concealer under my eyes. And I'm like, bitch, these are dark circles. That don't mean that I'm tired. Yeah, I'm tired, but that was rude. So then I'm going to take this little sample of the Laura Mercier in the color Pecan. And I saw Aaliyah J using this. This shit is orange as fuck. Like, I don't see how, when, what, why she was using this. But as you guys can see, like, it's orange. Like, sis. Like, I wonder how that look like in person, because when I tried this on, I was like, bruh, hell no. Like, no one is that orange. And I just can't even explain it. I figured it'll oxidate at the end of the day, but that shit was orange. Like, I hate orange foundation. Y'all, this Tarte Shape Tape give me so much fucking life. Like, this, like, just completely, like, I can't even explain it. Like, this shit makes me look 10 times better. Like, it makes everything, like, as far as my contour, look so much better. Like, I love this Tarte Shape Tape. Nothing compares. Not even LA Girl with that cheap $3 shit. All it does is build up a white cast, and it is not cute. So yeah, that's why I don't use that anymore. I just don't like it. So I'm just going to I'm just going to bake pretty much with the Ben 9 banana powder. And I got this Morphe sponge. I really do like it. It's like super soft, and it applies like the powder like so good. It doesn't it doesn't mess up your makeup or anything. Like, it just applies the powder on top of it, and you can just go. So this is the Urban Decay Baked Bronzer in the shade Bronzed, or Beach Bronzer, I'm sorry. I purchased this because Aaliyah's face was using it, and I liked how it like sucked everything up. Like, it's pretty much like a contour slash bronzer to me. Like, I use this every day. is like that. It's like the shit. Like that's that bitch. And here is my Jaclyn Hill palette. It is so cute. It's like, I hated the packaging because it's white, but it's actually not all white. It's like a pearlescent white or something, I don't know. And these are all the shades. I wasn't going to purchase this at first because I thought it just was like any other warm palette, but once I saw people like makeup looks and everybody had something different, I was like, bruh, let me go ahead and buy this shit. Like, what the fuck? But yeah, I just used my MAC Soft Ochre paint pot. So as a transition color, I'm going to use Silk Cream, and I'm just going to lightly apply that above my crease. So next I'm going to use Creamsicle, and this is like a orange, but it has brown like undertones in it. It makes for a good transitional color as well. This next shade is called either Pukey or Pookie, I don't know. And I'm just gonna put that on top of Creamsicle. So I'm just going to keep building up that color because I want it to be pretty deep. That way it'll look good in pictures. So I'm not gonna cut that clip out. I'm just going to let it stay in this video so you guys can see me build up that shade. So I did decide to do like a semi-cut crease. So I'm using my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer and the color NC35 again. And just from seeing other tutorials, I noticed that when people like cut their crease, they use like a small detail brush that's kind of like flat, but it still has definition to it. So I'm just going to take one of those small brushes. That way if I mess up, it won't be too much. I can just always go back and fix it. So then I'm just going to take that brush that I was using Pukey with, and I'm just going to like ombre it out in the middle. That way once I apply that next shade on top of the concealer, it'll make the cut crease pop. So the last shade I'm using is Beam, and this one was actually way more pigmented than I thought, and once I applied it, it like applied so smooth and I didn't even have to go back and fix it. I just applied it right on top of the concealer and the color just like came through so much for me. So then just to even everything out, I'm going back in with that brush I was using that I used the shade Pukey with, and I'm just going to go back and try to deepen everything out and cut my crease, and then wipe off all of the Ben Nye Banana powder. I thought the palette would have a lot of fallout, that's why I decided to bake, but it actually didn't, so I really didn't have to bake that long. So I tried to use this little Stila liquid liner, and this shit was like super hard to use. Like it's super black or whatever, but I ended up having to go back and use my Wet n Wild eyeliner because I mean once I got to like wing out my liner, it completely just messed up. Like I couldn't even fix it because, and then it's waterproof, so I literally almost messed up this whole look just from using this eyeliner. So this is the Tarte Pro Glow, and I'm gonna tell y'all, for the most part this shit had me lit, but after like looking at it after I applied it, it's so like splotchy and it kind of looks powdery. I don't know, it didn't mix too well with like applying it on top of my powder. I don't know what it was, but it did not look okay. So the highlight looks really bomb in this video, but in person the Pro Glow, it actually is kind of splotchy and it has a weird texture to it. So I don't know, I think it's for like if you want to be natural on the go with no makeup and you just want to add some glow. But yeah, the texture of it came out like really bad. So I'm going to use my MAC Fruity Juicy setting spray. Well, yeah, it actually is a setting spray. So I'm going to use that, and it kind of like made everything less harsh. But overall, I really do like the palette. The colors came out really good. I'm going to be doing a few more tutorials for you guys, especially for beginners, because I feel like I'm a beginner myself. But if you like this video, go ahead and like the video and subscribe. And thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!